This year's International Women's Day theme is Embrace Equity. Equity is the quality of being fair and impartial. Embracing equity means working toward an inclusive world. At Automata, we embrace equity because we want to make the company a fairer place for all. In H2 of last year, we saw the number of women being promoted grow from 3.1% to 13.5%. Globally, the average woman earns 16% less than her male counterparts. And in the UK, the average gender pay gap is 15.5%. Our gender pay gap currently stands at just 2%. Between October and November of 2022, Automata's gender pay gap actually went beyond parity for women as a direct result of the Pay Scale Review project. In 2023, Automata commits to achieving and maintaining a 0% gender pay gap for total equity. We are rolling out company-wide diversity and inclusion training so we can avoid any instances of unconscious bias which might see women being paid, promoted, or hired less. This will also improve communication and interaction throughout the organisation. Here is why International Women's Day is so important to us at Automata.
I feel that I've had imposter syndrome, which means that you feel like you're faking it in the environment you're in. But at Automata, I was able to go beyond that fear, and the company really helped me move forward with my career.
I was at a conference and I approached these two men who looked interested in our setup, but they literally shooed me away. And then the second after, my male colleague went up to them and they were more than happy to talk. It did get me down at first, but the only way I can kind of combat it is to just keep going and keep showing people that I deserve to be here.
I feel, to be honest, like there isn't a differentiation. Everyone is really here to solve complex problems together with a lot of trust. And so I feel generally as a woman, I feel very empowered and in a good place.
Everyone is so welcoming, especially in engineering. There is no sense of competition in the terms where I have to fight for my spot against men.
Women that inspire me are those who support other women and those who just embrace their individuality.
Dame Stephanie Shirley, she is a technology pioneer, a businesswoman, and a philanthropist, and I'm deeply inspired by the work that she's done in her life.
I'd have to choose someone like Rosalind Franklin. She was a fantastic scientist. Nowadays, it's really great to actually see that she's getting some of the recognition that she should have got the first time around.
Catherine's one of the people that I probably enjoyed watching grow in Automata more than anyone else. She's always that person willing to ask the next question. I know that the rest of the group are learning from that. And the depth that she can speak on so many topics now, I attribute purely down to that inquisitiveness.
International Women's Day for me is a day to put a spotlight on a topic that's frankly at the forefront of most women's thoughts every day. So I think it's just a great opportunity to shine light on a very important topic.
Even in the last few years, I've seen a massive change in direction. I've seen female voices add so much more to the debate and the discussion. It's a much richer dialogue that leads to better ideas.
Through the early years of career, it can often feel like you have to adapt to the expectations of an industry, the expectations of a company, the expectations of your environment. And keeping true to yourself through that experience will usually provide the most rewarding outcome.
An important message that I would send out to young women is don't make yourself smaller to make others comfortable.
At Automata, we are proud to be embracing equity in action.